Good evening and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another episode of Golden Lap. Now, you might notice I'm wearing the exact same hoodie and the sub count is exactly the same from episode 1. And that is because I am desperate to recover from a really bad race in the first one at Monaco where we finished 8th with our trusty new driver Tristan Lupe. We've got a brand spanking new driver lineup. And unfortunately, I'm taking the blame for the DNF for George Bregman. That was all me. No, I'm taking the blame. It was my bad. And yeah, I've got to be better. Tristan Lupe got us 4 points. It's a start. And I am a fan that Hope did get on some points. And Wayland's Divan Bauer got himself on the podium like a machine. And with fastest lap. That is good. Today we are at the Jos3h ring. We're going to go again. Now, we're going to be saving money for a lot of this season, I think. But there are upgrades that we can throw about every now and then. Anytime we get below 70%, I kind of think we've got to throw in the upgrade. I'm not going to lie. And the new part we built was actually only 100 better. So it's a bit of a weird one there. It's actually not like significantly better, but it is better. Interesting. Okay, well, look, no further ado. We need to get going. Get the drivers in consecutive positions. It's raining over the course of this here. Is it inters? Yes, it's inters. Okay. Over the course of this here qualifying session. Out you go, out you go. Okay, it's a bit frustrating that the other cars decided to send out at the same time, but we are probably going to go past them before we even start our flying lap. It's actually happened already with one. Schaub, probably we won't probably go past Schaub. But, I mean, Bregman looks like he's absolutely flying. And those are the laps put in. Okay. After the first round of laps, we are looking like 6th and 10th. Not bad. Let's tune up as fast as we can. Now, there is something with Sato. Like, we're seeing a lot more of these zeros, which I don't particularly like. So I'm going to try and just avoid clicking anything that has the chance to give us a 0. You see, that's a bigger one. I don't want to click it, though. Oh, that's what I mean. It's 2 and a 4. Like, that's just ridiculous. Really unlucky. Let's go. Okay, yeah. So we actually, we tune up a lot faster than the cars around us, which means we do have the opportunity to get maybe a lap or 2 extra in. Like, they still haven't gone out, send out their next driver, which is kind of crazy. Bregman, you're asking me to... You're on a bad lap. That's not great, but, like, you may as well call you in, but then I don't get to tune the car again, which is real frustrating. Lupe went up to 4th. Okay, cool. That's good from Lupe. That's really good. I mean, the Moretti's, once again, just absolutely outrageous. So fast. They are so far ahead of us. We are trying to catch up, though. You know, we're not giving it up. If we had got maybe a really, really lucky row of the dice. See, that was a 0. That's such a... Oh, frustrating. I reckon it's probably going to be wet enough to throw the wet tires on. By the time they're actually setting their flying laps, I reckon it will be wet enough to go. But then, of course, are you going to set faster lap times with wet tires, or is this just set in stone now? Let's see. Not that it would be so bad starting from 6th, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, look at that. It's white sectors. And it looks like it's going to be just white sectors from here on out. I don't know if there's going to be any greens across the board. We'll have to see. But obviously, as the track gets wetter... Oh, look, LaRousse is putting in... Oh, it's because he's still on inters. I went too early on the... I went too early on the wets. Okay, fine. Even then, there's a lot of white. So it doesn't actually look like many drivers are improving upon their lap time. They are improving on sectors, but not really their actual lap time. So it's just going to be wet tires, tuning up. That's all we're focused on. Tuning up, tuning up, tuning up. I'd say we've got 4, maybe 5 extra laps here. Let's go. How are they going green sectors on a wet track? What the heck? I don't get it. I don't get it. They've been setting laps. They've actually been setting laps on inters, and yet clearly the setup is so strong that they can go onto a wet tire and set a faster lap. That's outrageous. That's actually bonkers. Do we not think? Am I like just screaming into the void? Maybe I am just silly. Yeah, I mean, look, we set some green sectors. It is the setup. Obviously, the setup is what's doing it. 8th and ninth right now. And once again, the top 10 teams, sorry, top 10 cars are the top 5 teams. It really doesn't seem like that's going to change anytime soon. The cars are, sorry, the track is getting a little bit drier. Like, you know what, it's not really getting drier. It's just getting less wet. Okay, keep going, guys. Lupe and Bregman, there are potential, you know, chances. White sectors are not doing it. 9th and 10th is not where we want to be. We are... Oh, I just spent 5 points on 0. Now, I don't know if they, they're going out on yellow flags. They're not going to set any kind of outrageous lap time, of course. But it does mean we get to tune again, which is kind of what I'm taking from this. Freaking 2-minute lap. There's no way. It's so, I mean, it's just outrageous. Oh, we've gained another sub. Lovely stuff. But there's just no way we get out there and I won't lie, guys. I won't lie. The start of this season feels like everything that possibly could go wrong is going wrong. We're in 9th and 10th here. You would think we were trying to move up the table. It's not happening just yet. It's not happening, and it's rough. It is rough. Right, so it's going to be another wet race. We had a wet race in Monaco. We've got another one here today. It looks like it's going to be starting on the inters. Yes, is it? It is. Okay, it's going to be starting on the inters. We've got Lupe in 9th. We've got Bregman in 10th. Let's watch Lupe. Oh my goodness, what a start that was from. Was that Woods or was that Ryan? Wayland is leading the Grand Prix because the Ezzolinis had such a bad start. This is nuts. Can they hold on to it? That's probably a different question. Oh, wow. Bregman just overtook Lupe and then Maldonado. Unfortunately, Maldonado got him back. Okay, Lupe can't focus, so we calm you down. Bregman's already got Holgerson. Bregman's got both the Chapman cars. Now, this is really, really interesting. Why is it interesting? Well, last season, going into this season, it kind of looked like... Sorry, I haven't got there we go. Now you can see everyone who's pushing and yada, yada. Okay, Bregman's been overtaken. That's fine. That was almost expected. Last season, what I was saying was, last season, it felt like we were going to be competing against the Wayland cars for 4th on the grid. For the 4th team, 4th place in the standings. It doesn't seem to be the case. It seems like the Waylands have had one heck of an off season. And they are now actually moving up. Way, way up. They're competing a little bit higher. Bauer's in 3rd. Bauer took 3rd in Monaco, don't forget. And it looks like we're going to be competing with the Chapmans, the team that we are right next to right now, rather than Wayland, which is really interesting. I didn't really see that coming. I thought the Chapmans were probably going to keep moving up, but it doesn't seem to be the case. Okay, also, I haven't taken us off of... Oh, okay, there we go. Well done, Lupe. Got Maldonado. Nice. Really good. Now it is Chapman, Knight, Chapman. Lupe's in the zone. Okay, let's go. I want to do team orders, but it breaks the sponsor challenge. So Lupe's just going to have to try and get past Bregman on his own. Wasn't able to do it there. And then has lost a position. Gets it back. Very nice braking there. Gets the overtake done. Can't get past Bregman, however. He's not in the zone on this next lap, but still at a good position. If we can get... I really want to use team orders, but it's going to break the sponsorship. So I'm going to calm it down. Lupe is still behind him here. No, there we go. Made the overtake. There we go. Well done, Lupe. Let's see if you can go and chase down. Can't focus. Isn't that always the way? Now, okay. We're on ×1 speed. It's not really necessary. We can go ×2 speed for a little bit. I'm still burning fuel because that's why. That's exactly why I'm still burning fuel. This track is a difficult track. And there's going to be yellow flags. There may even be a red flag. So we can potentially burn fuel the entire time while we're out there. ×4 speed just to get through the yellow flag. Because we know there's going to be extra periods of time where we're conserving loads of fuel. For example, right now. And yellow flag is done. Let's keep going. They're in the zone. Okay, Lupe, you can push. Bregman, you can push. Try and catch up to... Well, it is Moretti, but Moretti's not... We're not really racing Moretti. So it's more about just trying to catch up to Holgerson, who is actually not that far ahead. They're both in the zone again. That's great. We're going to get another lap of full driving speed and focus. Let's see if Holgersen can be overtaken. Very close. Rinaldi just crashed. And I should have pit stopped, but it happened a little bit too fast for me. We're going to go onto the inters. Yeah, everyone else is going onto the inters. We're not going to repair. We are going to pit onto the inters. Now, I don't want a double stack, but I'm going to have to. Because the yellow flag period is not going to cover both pit stops otherwise. So let's do it. Let's get through this yellow flag period. We won't lose as much time. Of course, that is true. We are... Okay, there we go. There we go. We are in battle with the Lebrans here. So Lupe. Or Bregman just lost out to Ryan. They're both pushing off this restart on, from yellow flag to... Oh, just you move that for some reason. From yellow flags onto green flags. Oh, okay. That was an attempt from Lupe, but couldn't get past him. And has lost position. Okay. Holgersen has somehow moved up in the pit stops all the way to 4th. I mean, fair enough. Okay, I'm going to tell them to stop pushing for a little bit. Because they don't really need to right now. Maldonado, oh, there we go. There's an overtake anyway. And another one. Both of my drivers just overtook Ryan almost easily. What was that about? Okay, Moretti's gone back into the pits again for another set of inters. That's really interesting. That's really interesting, in fact. We've only just made our first pit stops, really. Moretti's already made 2. Very interesting. Okay. Can't overtake LaRousse, but you're doing well, Lupe. That's fine. Bregman is now in the zone, but I'm not going to tell him to push because, well, I don't really want him trying to get past Lupe and we lose time to both. I don't know. I'll give him a go. I'll give him till the end of the lap. If you can get the move done. It's not really going to happen here. So let's tell you to calm down. I'm going to tell Lupe to go for it. Going to see if we can get Woods or LaRousse. Let's go. Bregman, stop trying to overtake Lupe. You don't need to. Okay, and now I'm going to have to stop running in full engine mode for a little bit. Just because we're kind of relying on... Okay, we've got to calm it down with Lupe because... Otherwise, we are likely to crash with the high stress meter. Yeah, Moretti has really put himself in some traffic. It's really odd. Not that it matters, because he's just flown past Bregman anyway. Let's see if Lupe is in the zone here. Not quite. Bregman also not in the zone. Okay, yellow flags. Joel Ryan crashed. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's a LeBron. There's actually a chance. There is a genuine chance of another podium. Now, we have had one podium in our history, ever. In our entire history. This could be another one. This could be a chance. We're currently running 6th and 8th. Everyone is pitted except Woods and Mack. They've still only pitted once. You've also got Moretti, whose tyres are a little bit worn, but has also pitted twice. Really interesting. Okay. The yellow flag is going to end, and we're going to see... No. Okay, they both can't focus. That's unfortunate. So 7th and 8th right now. LaRousse has overtaken us. And at the moment, these tyres are taking... These tyres are going to take us to the end. That's another DNF. That is 4 DNFs. And now you understand why I was pushing the engine for so long. Okay, let's just quickly evaluate while we've got a yellow flag here. I'm going to have a sip of drink. We've got the Ezzolini's out in front, but Moretti is going to have to stop again. That I can almost guarantee. We've then got Bauer, Woods, Holgerson, LaRousse, Lupe, Bregman, Maldonado, who are, by the looks of things, all on the same strategy. We've all more or less pitted at the same time, and it's about whether or not we can make some overtakes on track and get position on track. That's what it's going to be. When our drivers are in the zone and ready to push. There's only 10 laps to go, but they are long laps. You know, they're 2-minute laps, more or less. We've got green flags. Let's go. Let's go, Bregman. Let's make some time up on our teammate here. The gap is currently 10 seconds. Let's see if we can make up some of that. It's 9. 8.9. Very good. 8.3. Really good. In the zone again. Yeah, go for it. Go for it. And Bregman has cut that gap in half. Incredible stuff. Okay. We're going to have to save on a bit of fuel, and that's fine because he says he's not fully in the zone anyway. Now, can we burn with Lupe? Not quite, not all the way. Okay, Lupe's in the zone. We've got Moretti 4 seconds up the road on fresh tyres, but not pushing by the looks of things. 3.8, 3.3, 3.1, 2.8. Bregman can't focus. That's fine. 8th place looks like Bregman has got it. Just completely his. Lupe is trying to catch up to LaRousse now. I'm going to have to calm him down a second here. Bregman's in the zone. Brilliant. Push. Let's go. Let's go. Again, that gap has opened up to Lupe because we told Lupe to push. Okay, I'm just going to tell Bregman to calm it down for a second here. And this is going to be the final push for both cars. Look, if they crash at the end here, they crash at the end. But we're trying to get positions out on track. Let's go. Bregman's in the zone. Let's go. Yeah, great. Yellow flag. No, that's going to run till the end of the race. That is actually going to run. What is going on with my camera? It's gone quiet. It's gone. There we go. You can see me. Kinda. It's whatever. It doesn't matter. This yellow flag is going to end our race, and we're going to go 6 and 7. Otti von Heim is going to score points. Or point. Because that is going to be it. We're going to finish the race on the yellow flag, and we're not even going to get the chance to... Yeah, we're not even going to get the chance to try and push up to 5th or 4th or 3rd or anything like that. Bauer gets another podium. Both LeBrons out. DNF'd. And we did our sponsorship challenge as well, which is not bad. We'll take it. We'll take it. So that was 14 points taken. That was a much better race. A much more kind of controlled race from us, I would say. Wow, well done, Divan Bauer. Again, really well driven. We take, yeah, look at that. We take 14 points. Only 2 points less than Chapman, who I think are going to be the team we're trying to get ahead of for 4th place. We've done all of our sponsorships, which is incredible. We go up to 7th with Lupe, which is nice. Bregman is in 10th. Also very nice. Going to be fighting with Maldonado by the looks of things. And Lupe will be fighting with Holgerson, hopefully. And look at that. Because LeBron had the double DNF, we're only 4 points behind them. We're only 6 points. No, 8 points behind Chapman. I don't really see us competing for third, but I do think fourth is on the table. It's on the cards. We've got $21 in the bank. And we've got cars that do need a little bit of TLC. So, that was a much better race, guys. That was a much better race. Next time out, we go to Argentina. We're going to leave. Where's the new driver? It is Rinaldi. There we go. Yeah. Look at that. It's good. It's actually good. We're seeing that more teams are scoring. Hemlock and Vernier are the only teams that need to score, and then every team has scored in only 2 races so far, or 3 potentially. Really good stuff. Okay, we are in 5th, but much better than Monaco, a much better race. Well controlled. We got our sponsorship done. It was good. That was actually a good race, and it is hopefully a sign of things to come. Thank you for watching, guys. I do hope you've enjoyed today's episode. I really do appreciate every person who likes and comments on these videos, and I'll reply. If you leave a comment, you're more likely than not to get a reply. Thank you for watching. I shall catch you next time.